Excuse me. All right. Finishing up a few things and then I will start, I don't know, doing something. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Ugh. Oh. All right. Big stretch. Okay. Let's do. That's not what I meant. Current goals. So I would like to get energy sharing in between, well, or the organism. Goals to get energy sharing going. Maybe try to merge the tile maps. That's what it's called. God, I'm really not in the zone yet. See, I want energy sharing. I want to consolidate cells updated. Put in the mutate method. I don't know. Let's start with this. I'm gonna start with the energy sharing because I want this to work properly. It is going to be. Let's see. I'm just gonna trim this down. 20 by 1080 divided by 16. Let's see how fast this runs, since the other one was running a little bit slow. Okay, I could deal with 30 FPS. Well, around. Let's cut it down a little bit more. 1200 by 16 and 720 by, well, 700 by 16? So it should fill the screen. Yeah, that's a lot faster. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make a nucleus. Growth node. Seed is going to be different. It's going to contain the genome and be the self-replicating thing. Seeds turn into nucleus on specific conditions, I guess would be the right word. Dang, is it loud or what? Let's do energize. This is a little slow tempo for me. Maybe don't drop my phone. Okay. I gotta organize my desk real quick. I'm all messed up from the work week. Okay. So we gotta go down here. We gotta change this to nucleus. No. Growth node. I don't know how to do this. So let's draw something out. Here's my two ideas. So we need a way to centralize. Well, this is the two ideas. It's either centralized energy management and this is going to be decentralized energy management. There you go. So this uses a nucleus as a central as a center for energy and updates, which is good. Okay, so either that or we can have each cell maintains own energy. I think this will be the easiest to implement. Yeah, I think this one will be easiest to implement, and it might not consolidate the updates as well. That's what I'm worried about. let's do some debugging and see if this is going to be an issue. So we go and we start the profiler, and we can see what's taking the most. What we really want to see is the script function. Oh, the pheromones thing is what's taking the most. Get out of here. Don't do that then. I shifted around the colors by adding in a new cell type. Okay, so we go down here. Ah, why are you printing? Oh, because... Ugh, God. Fix that. Reload. Okay, should be running fluidly. It's running at 60 FPS. Was I just screwing myself by running that extra thing? Okay. Turns out you don't type while it's running. That's not a good idea. So let's do a... this is gonna break it for sure, but we'll try. Go ahead and start profiling. About halfway through, so I do need to actually start thinking about performance, so I can see how big a scope the world is gonna be. And now we wait. Oh, hey, how you going? How you doing? Yeah, ready, build neighbors, all this stuff is going to take forever. Oh, should I sneezing so much lately? Step for this? Oh yeah, it's creating that. It's gonna take a while. The way that I would do this is I would just separate into chunks. The good thing about creating things with Cellular Automata is it just works on its own. That's how I can do it in little splotches and it wouldn't really matter. Okay, now here's the question. I think it's running. Cell update. Draw cell is actually one of the bigger ones. Is inbound. Oh, these are call time. Is inbounds is taking so much. So is space empty and is space valid. Process of what? I think this one's correct this time. Yeah, this one. The process of this is spawning random stuff. Oh, well, no, it's also the update cells. The update cells takes a lot. There are 8,000 calls to is space valid. let's see. Is in bounds. Not being called as much as I thought it would be. The actual updating of the cells is only taking 7 milliseconds for all of that in one shot. Draw cell is also reasonably small. Is it really? Okay, where am I checking this? Draw cell? I think I can improve the speed a lot by taking this stuff out. Well, is cell empty? Yeah, that's gonna call a lot. Let's try doing this. So try accessing it directly and make sure that it's not null. If it is null, then we just clear it. I have live updates on, so it should theoretically just go. Is space valid? Oh. Hello? Apparently this isn't showing up in the recording, but my screen is flashing just white, red, green, blue. What does that mean? I'm trying to look at the preview so I can hit pause on the simulation. This would be a very bad time for stuff to start breaking on my computer. What the heck? What am I supposed to do with this? It looks fine on here. What is wrong with you? Is it? Are we back? Did we do it? Okay. Either I just had some sort of disassociative episode, or my monitor hates me. Either way, we ball. Let's put everything back. Hope that the demons don't return. Is in bounds is getting called a lot. I shouldn't put it here. I should fix it. I should call this whenever it's needed. just to reduce the amount of calls happening. It's okay. Here, let me 1,000. Building that world is kind of harsh. I do need to find a way to split that up. For now, since it doesn't matter, we'll just boot out of it. Yeah, I don't know what you're referring to. Keep saying that there's an error calling a method without a name, or just as a like as a quotation. You should not be taking this long. There's not a process here, is there? No. I'm not changing this. What? Yeah, well, it's handling this very well, but... I forgot that I have it set up so that it goes only a few steps per second or something. I'm not done. Okay, let's... It should flatten it out. I don't know why it's taking so long to boot up now. Kind of scaring me. Lots of random things are happening right now. Okay, well the script functions are working pretty well at only 1,000. Try to crank it up and break it now. Okay, now it's starting to come up. Surprisingly, I did not need all of those is in bounds calls, so I kind of cut off a lot of time by doing that. Update cells is taking a while. Is there any time I can shave off of these little things? Let's go ahead and pause the game. Update cells. Realistically, I should just split it up over the frame, over the frames. So instead of updating it every single frame, I update like a portion of it. So like go through a third through all of them. Let's try that. That actually might be a really good performance boost. First I need to change this. Yeah, okay, so let's do this. State cell, we're gonna do... Okie doke. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. And it's all your fault. There's a cat outside. It's making its way along the fence top, observing. A master of two worlds, it has leapt across to a place I can no longer see. It lives its life out of my vision, out of my reach, in the privacy of its own existence. Peace be to the cat. Anyways. Let's add another one called Use Cells. And its default will be for I in range cells per frame. We're gonna get the order index. Oh, the next one in the order, rather. And cells to update, dot append, cell. Huh? Oh. And then as we update cells, or not, in cells per frame, var cell is equal to cells dot pop back, pop front. And it's a vector, don't worry. Is space valid? I think I can get rid of that. Don't break. Don't break. Trying to assign value. Weird. Oh. Trying to go way too much with that, man. Trying to assign no. let's do this. I think it's trying to pop too many things. Oh, wait, maybe I should do the right thing. Oops. It might be better to... I don't know. I don't know the best way to do this. Okay, it's going. It's not broken yet. It's going pretty slowly, but that's kind of to be expected. 3,000. Um, 1,200 times 700 is that many. Ooh. So what if I divide this by 10? 84,000. That's a lot. So... divide this by 60. 14,000. That's a lot. I believe in you. Oh. Oh, hey. Sorry I missed your chat messages. Foxhole Games, I like the name. Oh, you're a raider. Thank you for raiding. Yeah, I apologize. I'm very new to all this. 6 minutes ago. Hopefully it wasn't too late. But yeah, thanks for dropping on. Bye. Oh yeah. The project I'm working on is a game jam prototype that I have no idea if it's gonna work. It's you know, it's more of just an experiment for myself, but I'm trying to make a sort of genetic organism thing. Let me see if I can pull up the thing. There's a video that I'm basing it off that does a much better job of showcasing what I'm talking about. So yeah, up here, let's go. Everything is breaking. There we go. So this is sort of the simulation. Hey, it's my stream. Calm down, buddy. This is the algorithm I'm basing things off of. Since the theme of the jam is it's spreading, I thought it would be fun to have this sort of self-growing organism thing. It's an algorithm that's a genetic algorithm. It is made to build these sort of like pseudo plant structures naturally and let them kind of grow as they grow. And I thought it'd be fun to have this in the background of something like a RTS game, or even just like try to maintain your population of for now I'm doing ants, but we'll see what happens while this is going in the background and it's constantly spreading and threatening to push you out. So that's the gist. It's pretty complicated. I don't know if I'm gonna get it finished, but I am trying. Building to learn is the heart and soul of a game jam. Yeah, this is, I've tried a couple other game jams, and it hasn't, like, I worked with a couple of teams, and they just sort of got busy, and, you know, one thing got in the way or another. So I'm doing this one on my own, and I'm just kind of running with it and seeing how well it goes. Yeah, that's about it. But I really like these sort of generative algorithms, and so I wanted to try my hand at one. It's been fun to mess with so far. What are you coming from? What did you do during your stream? Thanks. We'll see if it gets completed, or at least if it'll be completed in time. I've been decently consistent with working on this, so I'll probably keep going past the end of the jam. You're also working on the game jam building a tower defense, deck builder, roguelike style, time management. Oh, I'm glad you have a great team. I'm trying to think. There's a rogue tower, which is similar to kind of what you're talking about. It's that deck builder, roguelike tower defense. How does the time management stuff fit in? Is it like a real-time game? Right now I'm stress testing how many cells will actually function here properly without it tanking the FPS. I'm okay if it runs slowly because I kind of want the players to be able to react to them growing, but the main thing is the FPS, which right now is still hovering at 60, which is good. So we'll let it run for a bit and see how it goes. Big difference is not real time. The world state only advances as you take actions. I like that idea. I've been thinking about something like that for this game. But yeah, I've always liked that thing where it's kind of a mix between real time, where you have to pay attention to what you're doing, but also not the stress of actually having a timer on you. So when you play a card, it will have a time cost where enemies will spawn, move in, resources will get gathered, and towers will attack, etc. Until you play a card, nothing moves forward. Old school rogue. Old school. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that a lot. I'm very interested to see what you do with it. Let me see if I can look up your channel. Also, I'm gonna skip this. It's spreading. Yeah, I'll check out some of your VODs and stuff later, and that seems really interesting. I'm interested to see what it comes together as. What engine are you using? Oh yeah, Godot. Have fun. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. I'll try to see if I can catch you on one of your streams. Oh man, this is a lot of stuff. Okay. let's do this. Where is it? Let's see how far I can push this up without it yelling at me. Still good? Okay, I thought it dipped down, but it was actually me moving the screen. I can't pop this out, can I? You know... Let's go down to here. Cells per frame. It's adding more the order index every time. Why is it not actually updating anything? I think I broke it. It's a lot of nulls. Oops. I mean, it should be hitting a lot of nulls, which is fine. Is space empty? Is that even being called? Update cells. Let's shrink the simulation down again so I can make sure that this is actually working. I'm gonna keep this up here. Shrinks my workspace a little bit, but at least it'll always be there. Oh, I need to shrink this. Yeah, bring it back down to this, and bring this down to 5,000, I guess, half. Yeah, it's not hitting update on them. Maybe I should learn how to spell. Okay. I'm never calling the method. It's always stupid stuff like that. Okay. No wonder it was going so fast. Just wasn't checking anything. Woohoo! All right. Working again. Okay, now we're gonna go back to what we were doing. And well, yeah, we'll keep it at 5,000 and see how much it dies. Yeah, 15 FPS. Not good. So let's do this. Times 350 divided by 60. 3,500's not bad. $25 FPS. Bringing it down. But we can do a reverse calculation on this to actually figure out. Let's do 1500 times 60, and that is that. And then if I divide it by like 16. I don't know how to reverse the like 16 by 9 formula. It's like I gotta factor it or something. Well, this should work. I do have to reset the simulation. Alright, I can work with this. Let's make sure there's not any other obvious roadblocks. Is space empty is still getting called a lot. Probably from right here. I don't really know a way to fix that. It might just be how it'd be. Alright, moving on to the next thing. Let's reintegrate that. And we're going to work on spreading energy. So the seeds are working. I need to make a share energy thing. And cell.id does not equals. Let's just make it so you can only share with wood. So this would be ore, actually. And then what we're gonna do... Okay, so share energy. We're gonna make this a real thing. It's probably gonna need to get neighbors. There's a... Where's the one? I have like a thing. Yeah, this. I'll probably have to make a method for that eventually, but right now, it works. If they have the direction, then... It'd be good to make it so that there's a part of the genome that determines how much energy it stores. But for now, we're just going to hard code it. If energy is greater than n. No. Greater than 5. So if it's less than 5, we're just going to boot out, and then we're going to make surplus energy, which is going to equal the minimum or the maximum, or the minimum, or the maximum, or the minimum. Minimum? Energy minus 5. So if you have 10, that would be 5. If you had 9, that would be 4. Yeah. But if it's less than that, then... So if you have 5, then we'll go to 0, so we just do 1. Which is the minimum threshold. So it'd be max. Whichever one's bigger. Do this for every, or do I split it? How about this? We're just gonna give 1. Well, okay, I'm just gonna do this, and we're gonna see how it works. I'll troubleshoot it later. All right. So if it has a direction, then what I want to do neighbors direction dot content dot energy. Let's do it this way. So if the cell actually exists, does not equal null, then we get the energy and we mix it, or we add to it, equals surplus energy, and then our energy goes down by that much. I want to keep everything to ints just so I don't have to worry about it. Let's do energy threshold. And we'll come up here. Make an energy threshold. And it's gonna be 5 for now. And I'm gonna turn this one down to like 2. Excuse me? Yeah, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. Give me 1 second. Alright, whatever. Okay, why are you yelling at me? Why is Selmo? Okay, so this is what makes it not die, and that's that if there is something around it that is not null, or if the cell ID is wood. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's definitely and. I was confusing myself a lot. Okay. They're staying alive. That's good, right? Let's go ahead and save these. Oops. I don't need to save these. 300 by 200 and whatever. I just want to run this simulation fast, so I can see what happens. It's going at 5 frames a second. Jeez Louise. What's causing so much grief? Is space empty? Is quite a bit. Update cell is another bit. Queuing cells is actually taking a while. Let's try it. Maybe try to spell right. Oh, this runs way faster. Well, unfortunately, it's just going to be a stack then. It's updating like 800 cells. It's drawing like a ton. Update cell, draw cell. Where's draw cell being used? So it draws it to start. And if I press down, it just randomizes everything, which I kind of need to get rid of, lest I break it. Well, I'll leave it, sure. Create cell. Whenever it makes one, it draws. Is space empty 2000. It's literally only used in here. Well, this is it running, what, 10,000 times per 6. Try it that way. It's still going at 8 frames a second. What the heck? It's just getting slower and slower. Update cells is taking a long time. Just chill. Let me take a look at this. Update cell. It's updating like 1,000 cells. And that's taking forever. What if I don't draw? anything except for the current cell. Draw calls don't really matter. They are minuscule amounts compared to the rest of it. It's the updating, checking if spaces are empty. Update cells. Let's wait till this normalizes. I always hate it when it does this. Okay. Grosso is actually taking a bit. Okay, I guess it's nil. It might just be that, yeah. Let's just try... I need to take a break. I'm starting to lose my brain. All right, well now it's creating like stable-ish organisms. Now I just add a mutation thing and a seed that drops upon death. Excuse me. Where is the genome index? Greater than or equal to genome, blah, 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 blah. And then we'll go down here and we'll make a mutate. Ugh, I am feeling the fact that I've been working all day. My brain is not going. Let's do... It's like a 2D thing, right? So we'll get random to size and then random to... gene. Random gene index. Randi range 0 to genome dot size -1. Genome. Nope. Random. Gene index dot x. You could autocomplete this for me at any time. And it equals blah. Randi range. Gene dot max -1. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. So the mutation works. Problem is I don't have a dormancy thing. And I don't even know how to activate it. What do we have right now? Oh, that's right. I need to implement a lifetime. Well, no, wait, I did. I guess just go all the way down here. Add a genome index thing on the outside of the match. Yeah. Okay, now they only exist for a for a limited time. That's a really fun one. It's like shooting out. Well, eventually it should make ones that value seeds. Well, creating seeds, rather. There's one that just keeps eating itself. Nice. Okay, this could work. I'm in the middle of that creative process chart where it's like, this is shit. You know, it's called self-doubt. I just need to take a walk and I'll be fine. I'm gonna end here soon so that I can actually do it. Actually get my brain on. This weekend should be good, because then I will not have all the fatigue in my brain from working. Let me make sure my algorithm actually allows seeds to be created. So it'll... Instructions gene left. Instructions are these. These are getting randomized to gene max, which... What? Instructions gene right. And then the instructions are going from one to gene. So... And then... Wouldn't it be cell type max? Let's try this. I'm pretty sure I see it creating cells that are seeds. They just instantly die. I love those ones that just go crazy. Eat energy. That looks decently stable over there. You know what? How about this? Instead of dying, we're gonna turn into seeds. That sounds really funny. Every single one of them becomes their own seed. Oh no, and then I gotta reset the genome. Mutate. Seed. And then genome index is back to 0. Okay, this could get crazy a little quickly. It's starting to fill up the screen. I haven't even implemented the other ways of doing stuff. Okay, so right now it's colonized by things that just keep to themselves so they don't get eaten. But then things should happen where they value getting eaten. Or value eating, rather. God, it's starting to chuck. 6 FPS. Merging this with the cave simulation would be really cool looking. This is crazy looking. How big is the simulation? 100 by 100? Let's do this again. I know, you hate it when I do that. Actually, I did it wrong. Divided by 16, it's even less. And let's do 1,000. This way it's got a lot farther to drop. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to transition over to the nucleus thing. Seeds are created, those seeds turn into nucleus. That's going to take a bit of extra design time, but I don't think there's a way to handle this much stuff fluently with the rest of everything. I want to be done with the simulation. I want to have the world ready. The idea is that there's a week left. I've already gotten through half of it, and the half of it is the simulation. I really want to, hopefully Saturday, finish this out where I can merge the simulations and just leave it how it is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this nucleus and growth node thing. This is just too much, and it's just skipping through all of the empty space. It's just not worth it. In fact, I'm gonna have to even put it on its own thread so that it can figure it out. And then just make like a loading screen. Genome index is a cheap way. I need to make its own lifetime variable, which is also controlled by the genome. Energy threshold, lifetime. God, there's so much more work I want to do on this. From a design perspective, I'm probably going to have to cut the fields. So the organic material in the soil and the charge. In fact, I might even turn it 2D. I have a lot of interesting ideas that I now need to rethink. So, notes for tomorrow. 2D, ant farm. Top down. Goal is to escape out the top. It would be good to put a falling sand simulation in there. Roots and walls. I'm gonna leave this running, but I'm going to end the stream because my brain is fried and I don't want to think anymore. And you can't stop me. Just see what happens if I turn this down. Evidently, it doesn't care. It seems to be ignoring cells per frame. I don't know what the deal is with this. All right, well, thanks to everyone who stopped by I'm gonna check out Fox Hollow Games because I like their ideas and they're cool people. Other than that, goodbye.